Welcome back, guys, to the Fight Capital Show. Today, I got a massive interview with Charles Jourdain. Guys, let's get into it. Uh, Kyler Phillips, that's your opponent next. Now,
Yes.
he's never been finished ever in his UFC career. I just
Yeah.
want to know, how do you think you're going to get it done, and what finish would exactly be the most satisfactory? Yeah, for you.
Yeah. Satisfying. The best finish with Kyler Phillips would be um, guillotine. I like the
Guillotine.
guillotine, and I think it gives a sense of danger for anybody who's going to try to wrestle me. So, but if they keep it on the feet, I can flying knee, high kick. There's so many things with my striking, but yeah, when it comes to a proper finish, I think guillotines is like becoming my trademark.
Yeah, man, honestly, that guillotine, it looks just, I don't know, it's just iconic for you right now lately.
Yeah, I have a
You,
little bit of a different guillotine. And plus, we're working on releasing. It's going to be a instructional video about it. But people are like, hey, what if your opponent knows about it? It's like you're gonna tap. Like it's the type of guillotine that I get anybody at least once. And you
yeah.
guess what? In the UFC, I only need one. So it's a great technique, a little bit modified than the usual guillotine, but seems to be working properly in the UFC. So why not get another one on Kyler?
Exactly, man. Exactly. Now, you're arguably the most active Canadian UFC fighter that has like a big social media platform.
Yes.
Uh, I just want to know, do you feel a bit of like a need to win versus Americans since our obviously, Team Canada and hockey couldn't get it done, and Team Canada and baseball recently couldn't get it done. So, do you feel the need to get this win more than other
No, I
fights?
like I like my fellow US people. I like Koreans when I fight in Korea. I like everybody, I'm not doing a sense of competitiveness through countries. I
Oh yeah,
think
of course.
anybody who feels represented, like most of my audience is US and Australian. Like I have more fans around the world than in Canada because Canada, they lack a little bit of what's it called, the social media approval
Right.
towards MMA. So
Yeah.
I'm big everywhere, and I'll represent whoever feels represented by my fighting style. But my only enemy right now is Kyler Phillips,
Yes,
so
sir.
I'll keep my aim on him.
Yeah, man. I love to hear that. Now, uh, we know that on the Trending Sports podcast, you said that your dream opponent was Sean O'Malley within this
Yes.
division. I just want to know, how do you feel about Ayman Zahabi taking him on at the UFC White House?
Good.
And do you think what do you think he has to do to get that win?
Movement. I'm very happy for him first and foremost. I'm very happy that Ayman got the shot at O'Malley. I think O'Malley's striking is very tricky because he uses a lot of feints. And I think Ayman being 36, that could be a little bit more annoying. I think as you age, it's not only the physicality, but it's your reflexes might get a little bit less sharp. We saw recently with Rob Font against Raul Rosas. I think younger fighters have a tendency to be more fast paced. And now we have O'Malley, who's in the peak of his career in terms of physicality. He's only getting stronger as time goes. Being able to face Ayman, I think, is a fantastic matchup. When it comes to style versus style, I think Ayman would need to use a lot of counters early. But man, this is a fight I really want to watch because every time I thought Ayman could have been outstruck, let's say I thought he would get outstruck by Jose Aldo, he actually outstruck Aldo. So I think Ayman is going to be quite impressive, and I cannot wait to see that fight.
Oh, yeah, man. I can't wait for that fight also. Man, we know throughout your UFC career, you've been vocal about men having to become better men in a way, you know?
Yes,
And
sir.
I want to talk about how like you've been kind of an inspiration for a lot of us guys that are coming out of Quebec and in becoming real men. How do you feel about the resurgence in just men trying to become real men, nowadays?
Yeah, I think discipline is becoming more and more of a thing throughout younger generation. Like I recently, I started to play a game I've been playing for a long time. I told my wife I'm not gaming anymore, but this game I need to play a bit. So while I was playing, I was listening to a Jack Neal podcast, and there was those looks maxing kid, clavicular, and all those very popular youngsters, and I was quite impressed because it now becoming a better version of yourself is starting at 16, 17, 18. Back then, it was a little bit later in life, you grow into this of phase of bettering yourself, but a little bit later. And now I see young kids who are articulate, smart, charismatic, and they work on so many phases of their life instead of just being like, oh, I train, I can punch, or I can lift heavy. So I think the new generation of young men is so impressive. And now I see they're doing martial art, they read Bible, they are so full of knowledge so young. And I think it's very good for our country to see, not just our country, everywhere in the world, this improvement facility, not facility, excuse me, this improvement popularity is not just on lifting weights. It's better yourself in between your 2 years. So I'm very happy to see that.
Yeah, man. Honestly, man, you've just been very impactful for all of us down here. I hope you know that, of course.
I'm happy to hear that.
Man, first of all, like the reason I started my whole thing was kind of like I was even seeing your videos and just you talking about like improving and like I ended up signing to a gym, this that, and I don't know, like I pay a lot of homage to you, of course. Um, Another thing about Louis, I know that he obviously got a finish on the Dana White Contender Series, and there was some talk about him fighting at UFC Winnipeg. Can you give a little hint if he is maybe fighting there or not, or
Yeah,
if he has a fight booked?
unfortunately, Louis will be only prepared to fight in June. Louis is
Ah,
very meticulous when it comes to his approach. He went to the UFC PI. He broke the VO2 max record of the UFC. Louis
wow.
is incredibly strong and incredibly fast, but he needed to peak his body, and in order to be in the best shape of his life, he needs to wait a little bit more because now the card in Winnipeg seems to be full a bit. So right now, unfortunately, the Jourdain Bros will not be fighting together on that card. But more cards, more fun, more Jourdain. Everybody's gonna be happy when he fights in June.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Okay, I'm excited for that. Uh, Another thing, when you said that your next opponent was gay,
Yeah,
some people were thinking, "Oh, okay, it's Kyler Phillips." But then there was a bit of speculation saying that maybe Peyton Talbot. Does that fight interest you in the future? Maybe after this matchup?
absolutely. I think Peyton is a very vocal and a very present figure of our sport. So that being said, I want to aim at the guys who have proper light on them. Like fighting guys with less followers, less everything is a little bit um, less cool, let's say. I would like to fight Peyton. I would like to fight O'Malley. Those are the type of fights that people would be very stoked about because I like their fighting styles as well. And when it comes to the gay thing, I think it's one of the many stupid things I say online. It's funny. It's a joke.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
no, I know it's just
homophobic.
a joke. I
No,
know
no,
it's just a
no, I
joke.
know, but some people, let's say on Twitter, are uh like perpetrating rumors that I'm homophobic, this and that. It's for fun. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. I'm having a lot of fun with my social media. That builds up relationship with sponsors, with many people. So um, I don't hate anybody. I love everyone. And if I don't like you, it's because you're an asshole and stay away from me. That's it.
Oh man. Uh, I know that a lot of people were talking about the whole Islam versus Ilia Topuria situation
Yes.
that was potentially going to happen at the UFC White House.
Uh-huh.
Now, some people believe that it would have been a good thing for it to headline the UFC White House card, while some believe that it wasn't going to be good because it was just going to be in front of celebrities and not the real fans. I want to know your take on that, and do you think that it is good or bad?
I think America is a very proud country. And just the fact that we have a fight at the White House itself proves that it's great. But where I understand that it's not Islam, like they wouldn't put a Russian, Dagestani guy against a Spanish Georgian man as a main event. They're very proud and it's a very American card. And just like when we fought in France, there was a lot of French fighter. When it like UFC England is this weekend, we have a lot of English fighters. And people are like, "Oh, why they don't put multi people from different countries?" Dude, because first they did, and second of all, like we have a French, we have Spanish, we have Brazilians. We have so many different flag, and people are like, "Oh, it's too much of an American card." Well, they fight in front of the President of America, so why not? So I like the card. I think it's a very jam-packed card. Of course, it's unfortunate that we don't see the clash of style between Ilya and Makachev. It's a fight everybody wants to see. But let's wait and let's see what Justin Gaethje could be doing against Ilya. For me, I don't think Gaethje can win, but hey, what if he does? So
You
many
know,
great things are gonna happen after that. So I very look forward to that card, and I think it's an amazing card, and it's great fights.
yeah. I know that a lot of Canadian UFC cards have been getting criticized before it's happened. On paper, they're saying it's not stacked enough, etc. What do you think about the fans pushing this narrative a bit without seeing it pan out? Because we saw UFC 315, it was getting heavy criticism from people. Then when the fights happened, it was a great card. It was like an absolute great
People are
card for the
always
year.
going to complain. Like I try my best to not listen to complainers. If you complain about anything, like I see a fat guy complaining about the grocery prices. I'm like, dude, you eat too much. Like help yourself. So everybody likes to complain, and complainers are not part of my circle. I think they're annoying, and I think that's all they do. They go online and they're just trying to rage bait people into following them. Like most of the most followed MMA Twitter guys who are anonymous are always complaining. And I don't know why people are like, yeah, you're right. Let's complain together. It's like, dude, the fuck you doing? Just say it's nice. But like, it responds to a thing my father said when I was young, and many people have said that there's never good news on the news. It needs to be bad news. It needs to be
Does
complaints. It needs to be bad in order for people to get emotional about it. So don't me. I try to not get sucked into that. Like you could make the best card ever. There's still going to be some people complaining. So don't try to please anybody but yourself in life.
Yeah, great quote, man.
Hmm.
Uh, Fighter pay, people have been talking about it being a problem now, but we know that now with the new Paramount deal that there's increased bonuses for obviously
Yes.
the 25K per finish and then 100K bonuses instead of 50K from before. Do you feel you are more encouraged to get a finish uh, come UFC
Absolutely.
Winnipeg? Or absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir. Like, man, it's life-changing money, 100K. Like 50K, don't forget, you need to give half to the government. So it's 25K. Now it's 50K because need to give the half of 100. So it's a lot of money and it's good. And me, I just signed a deal, and not on my opinion. I know right now I'm the most paid Canadian fighter, but I don't have big stuff. I have nice house. I placed a lot of money left and right. I think I'm very smart with what I do with my money because I know fighting is not eternal. But yeah, the deal I signed, I'm currently the most well-paid fighter, but you're not gonna see me drive in a Rolls Royce. Of course, fighters' pay needs to be talked about, but like if you just complain and say, hey, we want more, they're not going to give you more. If
yeah,
you push more, if you do more, then you put yourself into a position of leverage. Now you can talk. But if you're just online complaining, I would understand that the hand that's been feeding you, the UFC, if I just go online and say, hey, I want more money, fuck you guys, it's not a smart way to approach it. So I'm very grateful. Like my ability to spend time with my kid and not need to go from 9 to 5 is because I fight for the UFC and they pay me good amount of money for me. Like I see the guys from my age, most of them don't have houses. Most of them are paying bills like cars and stuff like that. Like they cannot live, like they cannot say, fuck it, I'm not working today. I can do that. So the UFC has been allowing me to live well off. I'm very happy with what I have. Of course, I would want more. Who doesn't?
yeah,
But at the end of the day, is whatever you take out of it is whatever you put in. So I'll put more. I'll do all my efforts, and if at the end of the day, um, I'm not happy, I'll just try more. I'll try to diversify. I diversified the way I was putting my money to the side. My first bonus, I didn't spend it. I buy Apple, I bought Tesla, I bought Nvidia, I bought so many stocks, I bought crypto, I bought so many stuff that fucking quadrupled my first money I put down. But people don't do that. They're like, oh, well, fighters pay is this, and they go and buy a chain. They go and buy a Rolex. The fuck are you doing? There's nothing there, you know? Like, okay, people will like me because I have a nice watch. If you want to watch, I don't judge you. But if you do it to impress people, at the end of the day, maybe those people don't even like you. So I'm not trying to impress everybody, anybody. I'm doing it for myself and all the money I make. I know it's not eternal. I would love to have more, but I will do more in order to have more instead of complaints.
Yeah. Man, honestly, you're right on that. You're completely right on that. And I know that people have completely criticized UFC Fighter Pay because of um, how people have managed their pay in a way too, as well as
A little
you.
bit of accountability is
Yeah,
good, huh? Sometimes.
because you see a lot of UFC fighters, they're completely fine with what they're getting paid, and they could be at the low stages. You know what I mean? And they'll do fine. But you hear all that complaining about the UFC fighter pay. You don't hear it about the boxer pay when everyone knows that it's only the top guys that are getting paid that much.
Mhm.
The lower guys, you're getting pennies.
Peanuts.
You're
Yes.
getting paid pennies on the dollar, but there's no complaint to that. There's a bunch of prospects out of Montreal that they'll have their belt, but you know they're not getting paid much. You can tell,
Hmm.
you know, but they decide to just look the other way.
Yeah, it's a great point. But it brings us to our point that we made earlier. There's always going to be complainers,
Yeah,
but life belongs to people who do stuff. And I'm one of them. You're one of them. You're out here asking questions. You're out here trying to seek your truth and build your brand and build your stuff. I see online you had what, 10,000 followers?
yeah, yeah,
That's good. That's good. And you do it all by yourself or you have a
yeah.
team?
No,
All
it's
by,
just me.
dude, you're kidding me, man. That's so good. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Yeah, fuck, you're a young man, good looking. You work on your stuff, man. I wish you nothing but the best. This is how you get something out of it. It's you put in the work, and complaining will never get you anywhere.
Yeah.
It's so boring. But you're doing good, man. 10K. How long you had that page for?
It's about a year now. It's about a year now.
Stop.
Yeah,
Oh my God, so good. Fucking
thank
A.
you.
I'm happy for you, man. You're doing the right thing.
Uh, I try to like keep it neutral all the time, you know, like I'd rather support fighters, you know. I realize that like it's easy to grow on a platform when you're hating, but like it just doesn't feel right. It really just
If it's
doesn't.
not you, don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
force it.
It's
That's
like
good.
I've gotten people telling me that like I should write about this, write about that, but I just don't I don't find it's right. I don't find it's right.
Well, it doesn't become factual when it passed the bar of your opinion. Like, oh, I think this, I think that. Like MMA Guru, sometimes he's going too much there and too much there, but people are watching him. So there's a little bit of a balance to find. But you, if you
Yeah.
say no, I want to bring the proper news, like stay true to yourself, and it will keep on growing. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, thank you, man. And can't wait to watch you at UFC Winnipeg, man. I understand
Are
you
you
have
gonna be there?
what? Man, I really wanted to go when they announced it to Ottawa, but I can't make it. I can't make it to
Oh,
Winnipeg.
okay. Where you
I
from?
I'm from Montreal.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. You're close.
Yeah.
Come and train with us one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you train?
Yeah, I've been doing jiu-jitsu now for about a year.
Okay,
So
have you ever did striking?
very minimal. I'm not too good, but maybe I'll
Okay,
work on
because
it with
I
you.
talked with earlier with another kid from Montreal. He has another page and he was funny. I told him, come to train with us. So
Oh man.
you're invited too. That would be fun. Come to train with us. Send me your information and we'll set it up. That could be fun.
Okay, perfect, man. I love to hear
All
that.
right, you take care, bro. You have a great one.
Thank you, you too, man. Take care.
Ciao.
Thank you guys for watching the Fight Capital show. Make sure to drop a follow and comment down below what fighter you want to see on the show next.